I need a. Where's Brian?
I don't have a camera.
He's got a respectable day job.
I have
Yeah.
He doesn't have a camera?
No, he's a square. He's got like a normie 9 to 5.
Don't tell
Oh,
anyone.
that's
I did
Where
order
did you
one.
find this guy? Now we're going to go, mentally handicapped, mentally challenged.
No,
pull it up,
you
you
got
pussy.
angry. I don't want to do it.
Fucking
I don't
pull it
want to
up.
do it anymore.
Pull it up. Yep.
If you say me, I'm gonna.
Not you. Not you.
Fearless was supposed to be a good hour.
Let me look up this lady's asshole right now.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I feel like abusing them would lose its fun if it was videotaped.
You have some nuts on you, dude. You really have some nuts on you.
Okay, that's a tiny man.
Can you send me the thing so that I can watch over it and my lawyer can also watch over it?
How about this? How about this? I just made up a new intro to this podcast. You want to hear it?
Sure.
I'm gonna do this thing, and I want to get your opinion on it.
Right.
Okay. So, hold on a second. Let me turn down my music. All right. Hold on. Let me do my best impression here. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Forehead Fables podcast. Currently rated 2.5 stars on iTunes by over 300 people. Here's a review from McSweggins. I listened to this podcast on my Casio boombox without headphones while I was cleaning my room, and my dad heard the topic of conversation and sent me to gay conversion therapy camp after beating me so severely that I was deaf in one ear. 1 out of 5 stars. And I'm joined here with Swaggersouls and Brian.
Hey.
And,
hey guys.
And Poob is on vacation.
Thank fuck.
Yeah.
Thank God.
How was that for an intro? Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Pretty good. Probably the best intro,
It was
right?
not bad.
Good.
I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah. That was actually, the whole thing was made up. We don't usually do intros to podcasts. And that was my best, I listened to a couple Misfits and I turned it on. I was like, dude, these guys are fucking wacky and funny. I've seen their videos. And I turned it on and it's like NPR podcast. Fitz is like, hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Fitz, and I'm joined here with Swaggersouls. I'm like, you guys trying to fucking put me to sleep in the first 4 minutes? And then it loosens up.
What are you talking about?
It's very
easy listening,
Yeah, it's hello and welcome back to the Misfits podcast, rated 5 stars on YouTube by, blah, blah, blah. He says, stupid unoriginal joke. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm joined by my co-hosts, and then there you go.
And then, and then there's the whole.
You guys take
rollout.
turns doing that?
No, it's always him.
Fitz usually does it, but we had Mason do it the other podcast. It was pretty good. He did a good job.
Yeah.
Zuckles.
Yeah, Zuckles. I've seen my first introduction to him was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen, and it was him getting so pissed off at a guy stream sniping him, and then he runs out of the room and then crawls back like a fucking demon on the carpet. Yep. That was I was like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but that shit was
fucking
funny
awesome. Yeah. He's hilarious. He's a master of physical comedy. He's so good.
Mm-hmm. And then I saw that
fucking
picture
amazing.
of him naked on a hearth.
Yeah, that was like that's like a 4-year-old picture.
Yeah,
3-year-old picture.
And then I hated him because he's the only gamer that is has abs.
Does he actually have abs?
Yeah, he was fucking shredded in that picture.
All that fucking gamer feel.
Fuck off, you can't game and look like
no,
that.
gamer subs.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Gamer
This guy's fucking sponsored, I swear.
Yeah, dude.
We invited you on here to talk, not to peddle your snake oil. All right, fucking come over here with your gamer stuff.
Hey man, keep drinking your fucking coffee. See where it gets you. See where it gets you. Keep sipping.
You shouldn't even be drinking coffee right now.
I know it's fucking late as hell.
It better be decaf. Yeah, dude, this guy goes to bed at fucking 8 p.m. normally, so it's like, what the fuck
I have to drink it so I can talk.
I'd go to bed at 8 p.m. if I had a fucking child.
Yeah,
2 kids.
Actually, when I went there to go get, this is my third one. When I went in there to go get it, Abby came around the corner and she's like, you realize you're not going to be going to bed anytime soon if you have another cup of coffee.
And that's when you backhanded her.
That's when you throw the hot coffee in her face and make another one.
Did the Sparta kick, and then she slid back into the dining room table and hit her lumbar on it, and she crumpled on the ground, and she's still laying there. Yeah, but
screaming.
yeah.
No.
All right, so there's some stuff I
That's
want to.
awful.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is fucking awful.
She's used to it. Anyways, yeah, we got complaints last time about our treatment of Spoon Kid as a guest, so this time I actually wrote some fucking questions. Wait,
Great.
Make sure. Yeah, I am still recording. Okay. And then I also
Jesus Christ.
and then also I wanted to wait on before we even fucking get into that. Don't worry, the whole thing's edited. It's not one whole big shebang.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just
thank fuck.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
so,
fucking dead silences.
Yeah,
and
a
shit.
lot of. Sometimes we just
Figuring
stare
shit
at each
out.
other intensely.
Jerk off a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been doing a podcast for? It seems like almost a year.
I was
Or
doing it
has
solo,
only been like 7 months?
and I did it solo for like almost a year, and then I gave up because I had to write so much to just get an hour in. And then, the more people you have, the less you really have to do, So now I got the co-hosts and stuff, and then you can go back and forth.
Right.
Like, we haven't talked about anything, and we're fucking like
Yeah.
5 minutes in. It was great.
Wow, 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes gone, whereas it would have been 5 minutes of writing before. This is incredible. This is Oscar caliber shit.
You don't just ramble on about shit. Like
All
old man.
the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All I do.
If you did a solo, just ramble. Just talk about whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Dude, I'm 33. I've had plenty of time to like.
Wait, you're
you know-
older than me, fuckhead. You called
Wait,
me old
you're
when you joined
33?
here.
Yeah. How old are you?
He looks
29.
40. He looks
I'm
40.
29, fucker. I'm still
You're
in my
20.
20s.
I thought you were in your early 40s.
Oh,
No.
No.
Looking at
The
your
fuck's
eyes,
wrong
I can
with
tell
you?
you look
Shit.
younger than this guy.
Dude.
yeah.
So what? When were you born?
Take off
19.
that fucking mask. I want to see them gray
Oh,
hairs.
fuck
You got
yourself.
gray
Fuck
hair. You
yourself.
got gray shit.
Nah, dude, I dye that shit. I
It's
keep
that-
that shit.
Fucking
I keep
Rogaine.
that shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's the gamer supplements, dude. He doesn't have any
Yeah.
crow's feet or anything.
Gamer
Look at him.
stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that.
Okay.
No game. Yeah, none of that. No gray hairs. I'm still a youthful 33-year-old.
Yeah. My mom
know?
turned like 60 something. She's like, 60's the new 30.
No, it ain't.
I go,
bitch.
Mom, unless you're
Yeah.
planning on living to like 120, that's not true at all. You're fucking, you're coasting down the hill at an accelerated
Yeah.
rate, and you're going, you're getting kind of dementia. I can tell already. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, I'm not sure if you
Yeah.
remember this. I had usually when you say shit, people send it to each other, or the
Right.
fans who actually, they're not fans. They actually all fucking hate us, but they usually send stuff whenever you shit on someone to the person you shit on, just trying to
Yeah.
stir
Right.
stuff up. Yeah. So, I talked about this like forever ago when I was trying to get you on this podcast, and I brought up that forever ago, like 2017, 2016 or something like that. You sent me like an email and you're like, "Hey Sam, you want to make like a Rust video together?" And I looked at it and I was like, nah. I straight up ghosted you. And then like I checked in like years later and you had fucking like quadrupled the size of my channel, made me look like a fucking bitch in front of everybody. And then I fucking messaged you and I was like, "Hey dude, you want to make a video?" And you you fucking ghosted me in kind.
no,
You're
the-
like,
no,
"Fuck that guy."
The funny thing is, I don't even remember reaching out to you to do a video. But if I go back into like our Twitter history, you have a really weird way of DMing people. You said, I'd like to point out that your Templar helmet is an icon of religiously zealotry. I'd really appreciate it if you exchanged it for something less controversial like this. And then you sent me a picture of what appears to be a Waffen SS officer,
What the fuck?
like a Nazi uniform guy wearing like a weird looking helmet. I'll just post it in the Discord. But my response to that was, you make it very hard for me to follow you.
Oh yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
the
'Cause
guy from
Looks like a superhero. What the fuck?
no, that's the guy from Hellboy.
Is that the dude from Hellboy?
Yeah, he's the good guy. He's trying to kill a demon in the movie.
Really? Why is
Yeah.
he dressed as a Nazi?
I don't know. He spends the whole movie trying to kill this demon with the horns cut off and like this big stone glove, and then which is Hellboy, and then he ends up dying at the end. It's a sad story. It's one of those movies where the bad guy wins. You know?
Like Full Metal Alchemist or some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was very depressing.
Yeah, I feel like I've followed you for a while, and I think there was like one time where I was like, that's it, and then I had followed you, and then I think like 6 or 7 months later I was like, all right, I'll give him another shot, and then I followed you again.
It might have also been you followed my old account and then that got banned. No.
No. It was I followed you and then I unfollowed, and I guess that bad thing happened, and then yeah, you came back.
Yeah.
Do you know what it was that made me unfollow you? And we're all good now. Just so we're clear, like we're all good now.
Yeah.
It was when Donut Operator accidentally put his cat in the washing machine. And it almost died, and you had like responded to the tweet by saying like ha ha ha, or like I can't stop laughing, this is hilarious.
Wait.
And for some reason that it really pissed me off, because I really like cats. I have two of my own.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it.
Wait.
This is the final straw.
How the fuck do you accidentally put a cat in a blend? What?
Yeah, how do you
fuck that up? It's a cat.
What I'm assuming is that he had the washing machine or the dryer open, and it had all the clothes in it, and the cat probably just walked in when he wasn't looking, and then he closed it, didn't realize the cat was in, and then spun it around. But thank God the cat survived.
Yeah.
Squirt is okay. But yeah, that
that's
was
a good name
sorry
for
if
a
this is
cat.
awkward. Sorry if this is a little bit awkward for you, Sam.
I fucking am constantly pissing people off. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the job. I mean, come on.
No, I fuck with it. I love it. I've been a fan of your content for like the last fucking 4 or 5 years.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I think like only the last like 5, maybe 6 videos have been funny. So you at least like the bad ones.
I liked it, dude. I honestly, and I say this like completely, like no lie, I really enjoyed the fuck out of your Kenshi videos, and I'd really love you to make more.
Oh, I was going to make some, just like I have like this whole thing planned, but then my wife was on maternity leave, and that's a solo game. I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and scream solo by myself, not talking to anybody, with that fucking lady out there with something sucking on her tit, like being able to hear me around the corner.
Yeah.
So you had another kid.
Yeah, I got 2. Yeah.
Sucking into it.
So what? So you had your first, and now you have a second?
Yeah.
Wow, when did that happen?
3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah, she's 3 months old. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yep.
2 daughters.
Yeah, I'm a ladies' man.
Dude,
I got a female dog too.
You got that. You got that like King Henry nut, dude.
What it was is it was a feminine nut. You can tell
nut.
When you're conceiving, if it's one of those angry masculine nuts, then you can tell it's going to be a boy. But when I come, it's very feminine.
Yeah, a single tear sheds from his eye every time. That's how he knows.
And I make her hold me, and then I cry for a while.
Rub his back,
little spoon,
and then I'm the little spoon, and then she whispers in my ear, "This one's gonna be a girl," and I say, "Okay, mom." I call her mom. Yeah.
Thanks, mommy.
That's
for
gross.
sister.
That is awful.
Yeah,
that's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
And then she dresses me in the morning, and it's pretty weird.
Yeah,
she basically
leaves your
kids.
clothes out, leaves the blue jeans out, the graphic tee.
Yep.
Your favorite graphic tee. She irons it.
Yeah, irons my socks and everything. Yeah. Makes me wear Hanes, the whitey tidies. But stop asking me fucking questions, guys. It's like having Stimpy on here.
I was gonna say, you strike me as more of like a fruit of the loom kind of guy.
Me? I got I wanted to be cool, and so I got Adidas underwear.
You got Adidas underwear?
Yeah. So just like you're 33, so you're sitting there at all times, I'm sure, on the internet going, "Oh, what are these young kids like? Like, I gotta stay hip." And so I was like, "Oh, those Eastern Europeans really like that Adidas." And the Westerners seem to like the Eastern Europeans, so I'll buy some of them Adidas, and maybe the young kids will like me. Didn't really work. They still hate my guts. So
no,
it didn't work at all. So I was like, "Fuck it." I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Maybe I should get like a Templar helmet and put subtitles on my videos.
That would probably help.
I think that would probably
drastically improve your chances of succeeding amongst the youngsters. Maybe do TikToks. Maybe do some TikTok dances.
You know what else seems to be a huge prevalent thing that I think I should harness as a YouTuber is
drug addiction.
I was gonna say sexually approach minors, but drug addiction.
Oh,
yeah,
dude. I mean, look, if they're 17 years old and 9 months, like, that's awful. That is awful.
That's way too close
awful.
to 18. I was thinking
that is way
younger than that.
Fuck you.
I don't want any chance. I mean, it could take me 9 months to get the bag, like get them in the sack. So I gotta get them a little bit younger than that.
I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know what it is about. I think it's just because a lot of the people that blow up are just inexperienced, lonely nerds that have no social skills,
they're
and
gamers.
so they get so they get their gratification, and they're figuring themselves out sexually online in Discord. And the thing is, it's not only like, I mean, everybody knows, like, oh yeah, influencers, grooming minors, or influencers messaging fans and that kind of thing. I don't do any of that shit because I think that's gross. And also, fuck that.
No, the difference is you're 33. I'm not gonna sit there and assume about your life, but I'm going to assume that, well, one, your brain's matured by the time you're 25, and two, your libido is probably a lot less than it was when you were in your early 20s.
It's still kicking, but the thing is, like, I can't do fucking phone sex or anything.
We get
I'm not
it.
Gonna
this
fucking,
guy can achieve an erection.
Look,
he's like,
everybody. It's the fuel. It's the supplements.
It's just I'm into like real life people, and also like forming a relationship with somebody, like as a friend, and then growing that into a relationship. I'm not in it to just fucking measure somebody and bust a nut. But it is not even influencers that do that shit. It's like, it's a fucking big problem. Like, if you run a Discord server as a content creator, or even as somebody who's like a streamer or whatever, and you're running a small community on Discord, like, you'll know like how many fucking weirdos there are. Like, I can't tell you how many like Discord mods that I've had, like, on my server, people who like I don't really talk to, people that like volunteer to keep it running, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then boom, like 2 months later, there's a fucking report where they're like trying to fucking slide into like, people's DMs, and then it's like, okay, well, you're a pedophile. I'm gonna have to ban you. You're fucking disgusting. It happened like over the years, like countless 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 of them, and it's not even just like for my servers.
My
for like
golden gun.
So many
for this.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, what's up?
We banned every underage female on the Discord. We had a massive witch hunt where you can't be an underage female. And just last episode, we found one that was 19, but she was like, I have split personality disorder, and one of my personalities is actually very young. I said, all right, no underage women and no retarded women. Get the fuck out of here. And we fucking banned her. Because you can't. Wow. The dudes are going to be dudes. They're,
okay.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
But there's like 5 women in there. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
I think there's definitely fault on both sides of the gender
no, there
coin.
is. The guys are fucking
because the thing is there are these fucking disgusting nerd losers that are like, please, just a scrap of pussy. Please just send me your pussy. Like that all over Discord, like, oh, you're 17? Haha, I'm 16. But in reality, they're fucking 35. Yeah. Like, they're fucking 23 or whatever the fuck. And then you have these women that go on. They're like in fucking high school. They have fucking issues upon issues. And then they're just actively baiting people in the chat, like being super sexual, being like super inappropriate. And there was like this fucking big, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just that fucking time of the season, or maybe it's because like fucking lockdowns just started and everyone was getting horny. But on my Discord, I go into general chat. It's just people fucking talking about like sex and sexual shit. And I'm like, I have to like interject as the owner of the server and be like, look, if you guys keep talking about this, I'm just gonna fucking ban everybody like that's saying this shit. Like, it's fucking weird. It's really fucking peculiar. But yeah, definitely a rule of thumb if you're a content creator or somebody who is becoming a content creator. Like, you know, this isn't the fucking 1980s. Like, you're not a rock star. You're not, you don't get groupies. Like, there's no, like, the groupie culture does not, like, exist in like the modern era at all. Like, all you're doing is using your position of power to take advantage of somebody that desperately wants your attention and wants to be cool. You know, like that's the thing.
That's the truth that has come out recently, and I wish somebody would have fucking told me before I even made a YouTube channel, or else I would have just gone into real estate like I was going to. And you know, I made the channel 1 million subs. Why do you think I did that?
Free pussy.
The women.
Yep.
The 15-year-old women.
Pussy.
It turns out it's illegal the whole
awful.
time.
Yep.
The whole time it's illegal.
It's not. Look, it's not illegal so long as they're overage, but it's just morally questionable.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
I don't think it's like a matter of legality. When it's like, you know, you're messaging, you know, because, you know, it's like, well, if you're messaging a minor and getting nudes, then like you're a bit of a fuckhead. And you probably deserve some kind of, you know, retribution.
I just realized I have a bit about this.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want to do it.
What's the bid?
Okay, so like you're super popular, like top 0.01% YouTube guy, right? And
hypothetically, sure.
Top 0.1% YouTube guys do those tier maker lists. And so that like that's like popular things where like we're gonna categorize, you know, like cats or something if it was you doing it.
Right.
So I have one that's oh wait, that's the wrong thing. It's
nice.
It's a tier maker
like
for sexual allegations.
Yeah.
Dude, this is awful.
We're gonna rate sexual allegations.
This is fucking awful.
No, what do you mean? It's a good list.
We're gonna rate them by how great they were.
Yeah, I provided some of the candidates.
You're really putting me in this position.
Do you not want to rate these? I mean, we could not do it if you didn't want to.
Oh, dude.
How about this? Just to get away from the tier maker thing.
They're all S tier.
I think they're all S tier. They're all pretty poggers, I think. Do I need to pull up a picture of
Why? Why?
All of this is
all right,
gone.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's all gone.
You have to cut all of this. Like all of this needs to be cut out.
Dude, 90% of our podcast is just finding out where the line is and then maybe tiptoeing beyond it just to see what the deep thing's like
around it. You know,
look, dude. Look, you know. All the people on that tier list are fucking stupid. They're all fucking retarded. Every single one of those fucking people are fucking retards.
All the way over to the right. There was a...
Look, just pull up the fucking tier list. Just fucking pull it up.
No, I don't want to.
Pull it up.
No,
pull it up, you pussy.
I don't want to do it.
Fucking pull it up. Pull it up. Pull up the fucking list. Pull up the fucking list. You know,
it wasn't anything illegal. He didn't do anything.
But when it comes to allegations... That's pretty cool. I mean, come on. He's really breaking the mold.
I put him in a D tier. So there's the tier maker list. So let's move on.
Yeah, but no one's ever going to see this. But okay, I would up higher. Well, based on what I heard, that's all I'm saying. He straight up cucked one of his like coworkers or something.
Oh, I should have. Remember that guy only used me Blade? Have you seen that guy's life now?
Who? Oh, the knife guy.
I've hung out with Only Use Me Blade and in Keemstar.
Why does it when I type that it says Only Use Me Blade dead?
That was NLA. That was the same time. That was like 2 years ago, I think.
2 years
that
ago?
was before. Yeah, it would have been 2 years. It would have been for Mr. Beast's Apex Legends Battle Royale thing that they did with the airsoft guns and the balloon. We stayed in an Airbnb.
Only Use Me Blade was there. I fucking.
No. He wasn't at that thing. It's just that I think he was in town.
Yeah.
Keemstar was over at Airbnb. We're just chatting shit with him, having beers, and to my recollection, I think Only Use Me Blade was there. I just got to hear stories from their youth. It was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that dude has gone the fuck downhill.
Yeah.
He's got a hole in his leg. You know, he's just a fucking alcoholic.
He's like rotting away. Yeah,
it sucks. It's really sad. It's really sad to see because I used to watch that dude's content, but it like the more his life progresses, the more he's turning into a 40-year-old that can't let go of of early 2000s frat culture college.
Yeah, that's not going to happen to us. We're never going to get old.
I hate seeing a 40-year-old man with a backwards baseball cap and like a fucking basketball jersey. It makes me so uncomfortable. It's like the sign that a man has never grown past the stage where you're in college and just drinking heavily and
what CD do you think is in his CD player in his car?
Probably Backstreet Boys.
I was gonna think like a CKY album or something. Like he has a fucking DVD set from the Bam Margera show, probably.
You know what's weird? Have you seen The Other Way? Like, who's that Tommy Innit guy? Isn't he a minor?
I don't know.
Have you seen all these adult women trying to talk about fucking them and shit? Isn't that fucking weird? That's like reverse fucking.
That's not reverse anything, dude. Women are not.
They're infallible. They're infallible.
Yeah, they can't be accused of that.
Holy shit!
Don't bring that negativity into this fucking podcast, please.
Yeah, my bad.
Jesus Christ, dude, we're trying to have a good time here. What the hell is with your cats?
Yo, wait. What the hell's with the nose, bro? It's like one of them Wilford Brimley cats. What breed is that?
He looks like Wilford Brimley.
He's an exotic short hair.
Your cat's got
Brimley cat.
Diabetes. Yeah, you got a diabetes cat. Your cat is literally Wilford Brimley. Hold on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
He's got Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that cat. Dude, that cat looks like it's not even a year old.
Jesus.
He isn't. He's like 10 weeks.
10 weeks. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's very cute.
Oh, I forgot Wilford Brimley died.
How old's your first cat?
10 months.
Both of them are 10 months? Oh, no, one's 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Damn,
does not like being on my head.
Yeah, are you into purebred cats?
No, I just don't want to fucking rescue because I don't know what the fuck they've been through in their in their life. I don't want a fucking broken, anxious, misbehaved
shit itself one. Yeah.
I don't want a messy cat. I want one that's like purebred, no fucking health defects, like good to go, shits in a box, pisses in a box, drinks and eats, lounges and plays, and that's it. Like, that's all I want. Rescue, it's like, it's the nice, good moral thing to do. But also, I can't be fucked to have a cat that could be, like, completely horrific, like, to own. I'm not equipped to do that, and the cat would suffer as much as I would. Like, I want two healthy animals that I could take care of. You know, if I was a fucking 50-year-old and like retired and had nothing else to do besides,
nurture
cats and rescue them and foster them, then I'll do that. But I'm not in that position. I'd rather just have two working, like, healthy animals that are cute.
Do you you want to get back to like question stuff? Like,
yeah.
Okay, is your door really big? It looks huge.
That's a closet.
Am I crazy?
Dumbass. What are you talking about?
No, not that one. The one next to the keep out.
Yeah,
that
that place looks like a fucking Dr. Seuss house. What, do you have five fucking doors in one frame? That is 5 doors, right?
Well, one's a closet. Yeah, these are 2 opening closets. The other one's
a door.
Those are
4. There's a door.
Yeah.
So
like a Willy Wonka house. What the hell?
Shelves. There's shelves. And then wardrobes and all that.
Is it the camera angle? It looks like a giant door.
It looks like a tiny door on the opposite, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy. It looks like, well, it depends. If you walk towards it. Let's see. Hold on, let me see.
Okay, that's a tiny man in a tiny door.
I don't know I don't know if he's just really short or if the door is fucking like a Dark Souls fucking door.
Okay, that definitely is 100%. That is all perspective, by the way.
That is perspective. It's the angle.
By the way, how tall are you?
I am 5'8". I am 4'20".
Because you walk towards that door and it looked like you were walking a mile away. Like it looked like you could just standing give oral to that doorknob when you got next to it. Like, Jesus Christ! How far away is that door from you? Like 20 feet?
Like 4 meters.
4 meters? What the fuck? You moved to a different country and now you use a whole different system?
Yeah, dude, it's 20 degrees Celsius outside.
Yo, Celsius is the way
Okay, that's a good question. You're a YouTuber guy. You spend all the time on the internet. Why'd you move to fucking Australia, known for like the worst internet in the world?
YouTube.
Worst internet, worst people.
All the misfit shit. What do you mean worst people? Australia's fucking hectic.
No, yeah, Australia is cool as hell. You know what I like about Australia?
We don't have to worry about fucking COVID. Everybody, we had a lockdown for 4 months. It was fucking awful. But now there's like no COVID in Melbourne.
Yeah,
there's none.
I'll give them that. They handled it pretty well. I'll say that.
Handled it amazingly. Handled it like better than the rest of the fucking world. I am so thankful I did not have to be. Yeah, but same shit. New Zealand,
tiny,
like that area of the world, Oceania, like the shitty, like I lost my train of thought.
You know what I like about Australia? In the U.S., if someone's on welfare, it's bad to make fun of them. But in Australia, people openly mock people on Centrelink.
Centrelink payment.
They fucking shit on them. They're like, you're poor. They shit on them. They're like, you're the fucking scum of the world. Because in America, there's like a racial element to it. So you don't want to be like racist by saying that people on welfare are shit. But in Australia, it's just like, it's just poor people. So it's a little bit different.
Bogan's, mate.
You see a lot more videos of people shitting on Centrelink recipients, which I always thought was funny. Yeah.
It's Bogans that go there and they're like,
oh, I'm just trying to get me fucking Centrelink so I can go get more dairies from the fucking server.
I didn't know if that was like a stereotype or is that a legitimate, is that a true stereotype?
Bogans are like pretty legit. They're like, it's just like Aussie white trash kind of deal.
Nice.
Yeah. They have mullets and mustache, and they smoke durries. And
the fuck are durries?
Ciggies.
Oh,
Ciggies.
Ciggy.
Hold on.
You ever gonna get an accent from living there too long? Are you worried about that? Or?
I mean, like, nah, not really. I pick up like phrases and how I say shit, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll be there early, Arvo. Like, yeah, I reckon we do this. There's like other shit that I pick up. I say cunt a lot more. I say cunt way more.
That's a magical word over there.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Actually, when I used to hang out with Sir Winter a lot, I started saying the C word a lot.
You know how fucked up it is that YouTube treats the word cunt the same way they treat the word like the F slur and the
Really?
N word. Yeah.
Really?
Get out
Yeah,
of here.
they literally treat it the same. If you go into like the man, like you have to review the video yourself to tell the bot and YouTube like how bad is the video. When you go to language like profanity, there's like light profanity, which is like shit, damn, ass,
What?
and then hard and then stuff like fuck would be after the first 30 seconds, like intro of the video after the intro. That would be considered like fine for ads. And then you have extreme profanity where it's a lot of it's like fuck in the first 30 seconds of the video, pussy, like
Pussy.
that kind of shit, like like
Rape.
motherfucker.
You can't
like,
say rape. I know that
You can't really say rape.
Pedophile. You can't say that either.
You can't really say that either. But then there's like extreme profanity, which is like the N-word, F slur, and cunt. You can't say cunt,
What the
and
hell
it
is
treats
that?
it like you're saying the N-word. I don't know. It's because they're all a bunch of fucking pussies in America, and apparently saying the word cunt makes all the women in the world fucking clutch their fucking pearl necklaces.
Yeah.
It's
Same thing with the
cunt is
N-word.
N-word for women.
I've noticed
That's
that
what it
black
is,
people
yeah.
don't care for that word as much either.
Really, the word cunt?
No, the N-word. I mean,
Yeah.
black people don't like that as much. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah. I find that strange. I also noticed they changed the I also noticed that they changed the wording on that where it's like you can't say the F word in the first 30 seconds, but then said occasional like sparse usage of the F word throughout the video. Like they don't want you to like
Sprinkling.
not much, like no
The
F word.
The F word being fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the other one making
Just
fun
say
of
it.
homosexuals. I'm not going to say it. I love
No?
homosexuals and men. But the F word, yeah, you can't like say it a bunch after a bit. And so now I was editing some footage yesterday and I was like, should I start bleeping this? And I don't know. I hate that. I hate self-censorship,
I do too. I'll do it for cunt occasionally. but I don't know. It's fucking. It gets to a point where I'm like, this shit even is fucking matter.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
What about
retard?
Yeah, what about
retard? I'm fine with saying retard, dude. I think retard is something that is moderated. Maybe. I'm not
retard
sure.
I think in the future it will be.
Yeah,
do you think retard is a slur? Do you think the word retard is a slur? People are trying to equate it to the same like pedestal as the N-word, or the F slur. I don't fucking understand it. I really don't. I really
that's
don't.
That's my problem. I've always thought, like, I mean, are they gonna? If you take away retard, then is it gonna be a slur to call someone stupid later on? Like,
well,
I mean, the whole point is that you're like pointing out that someone's not. They're not smart. Like, is that a protected group?
Yeah, I mean, like an etymologist, like would say, I'm pretty sure etymology is the study of like linguistics and words and dialogue, that kind of shit. I'm pretty sure from that perspective, there's a phenomenon known as the
retard effect.
It's called, like, I think the derogatory treadmill. It's where they will make a word that is politically correct, and then like, this is the accepted term. The last term is offensive and not right. Don't use this term. This is the new term that the PC culture has. Like before, it was it went from like, this guy this student is retarded. He has delayed learning. Retardo. Like from fucking music. It means to slow. It's slow. Like a disability in learning. And also other aspects like that way. That was like, okay, retarded, mentally retarded is the terminology we'll use. And then fucking 20 years later, well, because everybody is going to then say, well, you're a fucking retard to each other. And then people are going to say like, okay, well, this is, we no longer consider this to be the way that we do it. And now we're going to go, mentally handicapped, mentally challenged. And that's now the acceptable word. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, you're fucking mentally challenged, and then they're going to be like, okay, well, that's not good. So now we're going to use neurodivergent. And then now people are going to call each other, oh, what are you, neurodivergent? And then it's going to ride another treadmill.
Because they realize that they're like, if we make it more complex, people won't use it in slang.
I don't know what it is, but the thing is, I just feel like it's such a non-fucking issue. Yeah. It is a non-issue.
We had a therapist on, and the therapist said that the preferred term is developmentally delayed.
Developmentally delayed is another one.
It doesn't have the same bite as retard. I'm sorry. I'm sticking with retard.
Well, I resorted to.
I mean, you could stack it. You could stack it on top of each other. Are you developmentally delayed retard?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think this whole like social media crusade thing is fucking weird.
You said it's what'd you say? It was something treadmill.
It's like I think it's called the derogatory treadmill.
Okay, so the derogatory treadmill. The way a treadmill works is it goes off and it falls off, but then it circles back around and you're running on the same tread. So by that logic, the N-word will become politically correct once again in the future.
I mean,
bring it back.
Yeah, it's fucking used a lot, just not in the same way that it was used before.
I want it to be used like it was before. Okay. You know what I love about this is I'm just getting eyeballs. That's all I'm getting, and I just see the eyeballs squint.
Eyeballs.
I just see them squint in concern every now and then. just concern and slight, maybe anger, maybe.
It's really just confusion. You have some nuts on you, dude. You really have some nuts on you.
No, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
It's a shame they only produce women.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. There'll be some cool women though, eventually, maybe.
Are you gonna try for a third to see if you can get a man, but then you might be stuck with 3 girls?
No. I wanted daughters, man. Daughters are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I gotta learn how to French braid, but I haven't done that yet. I just do the ponytail.
They don't got that much hair yet for that shit, do they?
The oldest one does. Oldest one is getting some hair. Yeah.
Long hair, don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hold on. I was told to get questions and shit. Questions make the guest feel important and happy. Do you feel important and happy right now, Swagger?
No, I don't think I feel either.
Do you feel like you're the center of attention? That's what.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you're in a gamer house, right? With like multiple people.
No, you're not. I've not been in a gamer house for the last 2 years.
Man, what the fuck? You're in like you got your own place?
I did like my house tour like last year. That was the house that I was in for like about 13, 14 months, and then I just recently moved. So I'm in a new place now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Were you in a gamer house?
Yes, I was in the Misfits house. Yeah.
Okay, and that's like a big like communal.
Giant,
yeah,
you know, it was me, I Notorious, Toby on the Telly, Zuckles, and McCreamy. McCreamy left. He moved out, got his own place. And then it was just like the four of us. And then later and later on is like the lease progressed. And then it was like towards the end of the year. I mean, like the idea was that once the house is like ending, like we all get our own house, we all get our own living situation, and then we start going into the office together. And that's basically what we've done, you know, and that was like the idea from the get-go. Like there was no fallout or anything. It's just that, you know, we weren't really the best tenants. So, you know,
everybody's got to have their own.
They
space,
didn't want us.
dude.
Yeah, you know, they didn't want us to renew the lease, and they said, "Yeah, you're not living here anymore." And we were like, "Well, I guess that's fair enough." We did kind of fuck everything up.
You ever catch anybody masturbating in that house?
No, none of that.
No. Anybody ever catch you masturbating?
No, surprisingly enough, no.
Do you masturbate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a fleshlight?
I do.
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
It was given to me by Mia Malkova.
Oh, is it her personal?
It's her molded asshole. We did a podcast with her not too long ago, and she gave it to all of us as a gift. So we had it was like
that
6 fucking flashlights.
Single coolest thing, but also you have to sit there and like when you're using it, do you think like maybe my friends are also using it at the same time?
I don't think I haven't used it to be quite frank. I don't want to do it.
You got
it's
a
like a
problem with
collector's
their asshole?
item.
Like what the fuck?
No, it's a collector's item.
Let me look up this.
You know, I don't want to let it. I don't want to let the value deteriorate. But I know. Zuckles fucked his like the night that he got it. And then he was like, he couldn't be fucked to clean it, so he just threw it out. It was a one use, and he threw it out.
Dude, that's how you can tell you've made it. When you have one use, like you remember Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, how you'd get out of bed and then just pull a lever and his bed would be engulfed in flames, and a new bed would come out. When you just one use a fleshlight,
nut in the asshole and throw it away.
Yeah, and chuck it. I'm looking at Mia Malkova's fleshlight. That's all right. Pretty good. What the hell? This thing looks like a goddamn diagram on the inside. It's like all these weird little twists and stuff.
Yeah, it's to make you seem like it does other things.
It's to make it incredibly hard to clean your nut out of. That looks really fucking hard to clean. No wonder he took one look inside that asshole and said, "I'm good. I'm chucking this fucking thing.
It's not even worth the trouble."
Yeah. The reason why I bring that up is because I recently pulled out my fleshlight for the first time in like whatever amount of time.
And I've had trouble.
I've had the same one for so fucking long, and I used it, and then I was like, I should clean this thing. Fucking pull it out of the sleeve, and it has fucking mold around like the lip. God, and I was just like instantly in the garbage. Abby came home. She's like, "Why is there like a moldy pussy in the garbage?" Well, I fucking tried. And so then I was like, "I'm gonna go buy a new one," you know, because I want to use my hand forever like a caveman. You know, it's 2021,
right?
So then I was like, "But there must be something better than a fleshlight. Surely there's something better." And so I then found this website that's like aggregated reviews, like Metacritic for masturbators.
Wait, really? What?
Yeah, there was a whole list of like all these different ones, and this guy had sat there and he had tested each one. So I'm sitting there basically reading about this guy jacking off for like an hour and a half. and like after each review, I'd be like, oh, that's great points, dude. Great points. This guy nutted great with this one. Man, I ended up spending $300 on a fucking auto blow machine it's gonna be at my house in like a week.
Wait, you bought an auto
I swear to God, it plugs in the wall and it fucking like blows you. I don't even care. If you don't like me after this, Swagger, I don't give a fuck. I'm giving you an update on this. I'll DM you and tell you how it is. You're gonna get some.
I don't
mind. I don't have a problem with any of this. I think like you're free to do whatever. The only thing that I'm wondering is like, did you clear this with your wife?
Absolutely not. By the way, I absolutely. She's gonna see it and be like, "What the fuck?"
Tell it's a coffee maker, dude, or some shit. Like, you put the.
It's my new percolator. You put the grounds in this, and then what it does is it just goes in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Then you put some hot water in it, and then it drips. It drips into the cup.
The new mushing technique.
It's weird. This is from like this is built in the Ukraine.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's very strange. Yeah. But I'll tell you how it is. It looks like it's gonna be pretty dope, and if it isn't, whatever. I don't know. By the way, she messaged me today, and she's like, "I started watching your podcast again," and she's like a year ago right now, and I fucking freaked out because I thought she had finished watching it, gotten bored of me, right? And
hi, Abby.
Right.
She doesn't know that I do edibles.
We'll talk about it again.
And we had like 2 episodes straight where I was just fucking strung out on them and talking about how the next day she made me do a bunch of yard work and shit, and I was fucking just out of it because I was still high as fuck.
Damn, dude.
In the sun.
I didn't know that you smoked.
I don't smoke. I've never smoked.
You don't smoke. You just do edible.
Yeah.
Why don't you smoke?
Call me crazy, but I feel like the lungs deserve air and air only. I have asthma. If I breathe in smoke, I'm like,
okay, you're asthmatic. Asthmatic is that's understandable. I mean, you could go for like a dry herb vape that just vaporizes the THC and doesn't actually combust.
Where the fuck am I going to get that? I don't know any.
The fucking Amazon.com.
Well, no, he lives in Florida.
It's not legal here. I'm gonna have to.
And he doesn't go out. He's not going to find somebody to give him weed.
I would have to find like a Tony Stark that has welded that shit in his garage and sell it to me.
So you've never smoked it? Just smoked it?
No, I've smoked once, and I was like,
right,
it's not air. And
that's fair. You understand that edibles are like way more powerful than just smoking, right? You realize it's literally a different high.
Yeah.
Do you know how many milligrams of THC is in each edible? Do you know what your dosage is? Are you dosing properly?
No idea, baby. I actually have a funny story that I went to LA. I'll do the Cliff Notes version because it's short. I went to LA to do this, Hitman, the series. Yeah. Hitman 2 was coming out, and they wanted me to go up there to LA to do like something for it. And I was like, okay, cool. And I got some edibles. Had never had them before. Had no idea that they stay in your system for a long ass time. Had never done pot. This was only like a couple years ago. I'm a newbie, right? I count the amount of times I've done it like on both hands. And it was like a bag of cookies. So I like ate one. Waited like 20 minutes, didn't feel anything, so I ate another, and I kept eating. Who eats one fucking cookie? Yeah, I'm a fat guy, so I'm fucking like cramming cookies. Dude,
you're an idiot.
I was wiped out. The next morning I woke up still high as shit. The lady had to like drag me out of my to go to the fucking Hitman thing, and
awful.
Bed Bananas was there, a couple other guys were there, and they were all talking to each other in a circle, and I was just laid out on a couch. Just fucking like staring at the ceiling.
That's awful.
Yeah, I was high as shit, and
dude,
I had no idea. That was my first time.
When we were in LA, the last time, every time we're in LA, we do this, which is kind of stupid, but everybody pretty much around me is a stoner, so we'll go to LA, we'll get a ton of weed, and we'll get a bunch of snacks. and it like chips and chocolate and cookies and nerd rope and all these every kind of candy you can imagine, any kind of salty snack. So we have this big bench or a big table, and then we would put all of the shit on the table. And I'm a bit of a fuckhead, because I thought it would be a smart idea. Because I looked at this like this: we had weed, wax, bongs, pipes, joints, and then we had edibles, like a ton of different edibles, tinctures, all that, and then we had our snacks. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to organize this, and sort it out so that it looks pretty and it makes sense. And for me, I was like, well, first you have the weed, and then you have the weed snacks, all the edibles, and then you have the actual snacks to eat. So it's like a gradient from weed, snack. And I thought there wouldn't be a fucking problem until all the misfits leave to go somewhere, and we leave the house behind to the lunch club guys, and Ted Nivison grabs a Nerds rope and eats it because he's like, Nerds rope? I haven't had this in like 10 years. I'm going to have a Nerds rope. And then he eats the fucking Nerds rope, and then they realize he had a dinner with his girlfriend at the time, with her dad as well, I think. He didn't realize that it was a 400 milligram Nerds rope. It was that it's
Why
like
would they
maybe
make that in one package?
I don't know. And the thing is, it said Nerds. It looked so legit. It looked so legit. It was illegal. It was completely illegal. It was a black market. We went to like a black market dispensary and bought all this shit because it's way cheaper than going to fucking Cookies or fucking Mad Men.
Yeah.
So he ate the fucking Nerds rope edible, and just when he realized it was 400 milligrams, he was sticking his fucking middle finger, fucking punching his uvula, trying to get it all out, but it was too late. And he it was like his first experience with an edible, really his first experience like getting super high, and he was laid out. I
saw his video
the entire
on that.
day.
Yeah,
wild.
I thought that was funny as shit because have you ever seen someone's video where they have like a moment in it where it's edited in such a way where you're like, I wouldn't have thought of that, and that's fucking genius.
Yeah,
like that's
usually
when,
Too Mad video.
Yeah, that's usually when like do you know Charborg? You knew Bed Bananas, so
of course,
yeah, Charborg. He has those moments all the time where like,
he's funny as fuck.
He's funny.
Charborg, Bed Bananas, Kraken, all them. Yeah, I've been watching Kraken since fucking like 2007 with the Left 4 Dead shit. Oh, man,
Ted Nivison had some video where he was doing like Heelys or something around town, and like he started to hit a line on a staircase, and he put in all the fucking Tony Hawk 2 sounds, the fucking like the fucking whatever that wrench noise is for getting a combo, and I thought that was the funniest shit I'd ever seen. He even had like the little score thing racking up at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. What I watched. I watched that, and then after that, I got recommended the 400 milligram edible thing video. And that's when I saw that. Yeah.
All right.
All
right. Let's move on to the next question.
Yeah, I don't think I have many other. Wait, let's see. Oh wait, I had all these written out. The grooming.
That tier list was supposed to be a good hour.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a good hour. Somebody was. By the way, my Aeron does the exact same thing where it fucking like clicks back, and I feel like I'm falling.
Dude, I almost bought an auto blow. I'm not even kidding.
Bought one of what?
The auto blow. I almost bought it a while back, but I was like, everyone
fact that
was like,
you know what it is.
Yeah, no, I knew what it was.
As soon as I said it, you're like, all right, hell yeah. Finally, we're getting a non-shill review. Yeah. It turns out.
Okay. Yeah. I want to hear it.
When Abby finds out about that fucking thing, it's game over.
That's fine.
I foresee her being very upset about it. You know what's fucked up though is how come women can have vibrators? She has vibrators and shit,
and dildos, and fucking triple XLs,
and giant.
Does she have a vibrator?
Hell yeah, dude. She's a woman. What the fuck?
Does she use it ever now? I feel like she's one of those people that I feel like just doesn't do anything.
Well, I mean, she is a human.
Purpose of procreation type bitch.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, the older women get, the hornier they get.
Really?
It's weird.
Until they get menopause?
No, I feel like once they hit menopause, probably even fucking worse.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, God.
No, like for some reason, women, like when they're at their sexual prime, you know, procreatively, I feel like not that big of a deal. But then they get into like their fucking 30s.
It's
40s.
their emergency hormones. It's like you need to have kids now.
Like, dude, you got like 4 eggs left. All right, let's have a Down syndrome baby. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Get it going. You know what's crazy? Menopause wasn't a thing back in the day because everyone died at 30. You know what I mean?
Actually,
so crazy.
that is
testing.
Hey,
who's the first person to get menopause?
There, I think we're back.
Hello. What the
Right,
hell?
I didn't actually end the recording, so I think we're still good.
That's fine.
Okay.
I think everything is working. I fell back in my chair and my foot unplugged the Go XLR and it fucked everything up.
Oh, you pulled a Jerma. Have you seen that clip? Do you know Jerma?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that guy's funny as hell. Have you seen that clip of him like leaning in his chair and then he just goes,
falls over.
Wait, no, he goes like, oh fuck, I think my toe just hit the power button on my computer, and like his screen just shuts down. His like voice slows down. Yeah.
I've seen that shit. Yeah.
Man.
Dude, he's legitimately the only streamer I'll watch. Like, I don't watch a lot of streams, but I'll watch that guy.
Yeah, he's funny, dude. He's a funny dude for sure. Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you. Since you're a guy that gets around and seems to shake hands and get along with everybody and stuff, is that corpse husband guy? Is his voice legit?
Yeah,
I've never heard him.
The guy sounds like like the fucking Sarlacc pit or something from Star Wars. If that thing could talk,
he's legit. Yeah, no,
Really?
that's his voice.
it is the most ridiculous voice.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a very.
I think he says that his GERD contributes to the raspiness of his voice. I think he said during the Anthony Padilla interview, it's GERD. It's like acid reflux.
Oh.
So basically it's stomach acid going into his esophagus, and I think it's corroding his larynx, like his whole voice box. So I think that's what gives it like a very guttural, raspy,
Wait,
tone.
so is he gonna
in
be
addition,
mute in the future? Like, is he gonna turn into like a
I
spitter
don't
from
know.
Left 4 Dead?
I
Like,
don't
what the
look,
hell?
dude. I don't know. I don't know the extent of his chronic illnesses.
His lore.
But all I know is that his voice is legit. He doesn't use a voice changer or anything.
That reminds me of when I was a little kid. My balls didn't drop. His voice reminds me of what I thought I sounded like when I woke up in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I sound so deep, man.
I wish I could relate to that because I think 90% of the shit I was going through recordings of us today. You fucking made fun of me like 6 times for my voice cracking over the past 2 days. Like that's 90%. I'm fucking almost 30 and I still have voice cracks. Like what the fuck,
Yeah, dude?
It
that
happens all the
away.
time. It doesn't never go away. Swagger, you get voice. I don't like calling you Swagger. What should I call you for short? Do you have a name? You don't leak your name.
Swagger. Just call me Swagger.
Oh, Mr.
Swag.
Souls.
It's not that hard.
Mr. Souls, do you
Yeah,
have
that's okay.
Mr. Souls? Do you have voice? Does your voice drop out? every
Yeah,
once in
my
a while?
voice cracks sometimes. Yeah.
I guess it's true because then when you're an old man, it sounds like your voice is permanently cracking, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like infinitely, like fuck it. Was it Super Dave? This just sounds like his voice is constantly cracking.
Yeah, dude. I would pay money to have his fucking voice.
Or he sounds
Hands down.
he sounds like SpongeBob when he doesn't have any water. You know what I mean?
Patrick. Yeah.
When Patrick does, he sounds like that guy.
Yeah. Are you fucking serious right now? Yeah, I think it's a lifetime of him just fucking screaming at people.
Yeah, maybe.
But sometimes I hear people's voices. People say I have a distinct voice. I know Swagger's fucking like the most ridiculous voice of all time. But like when people have a very distinct voice like that, I wish I had one of those. Like especially Chud's voice. Yeah, we have this friend Chud that has like the most Asperger voice of all time. And it's hilarious.
What does he talk like?
He just sounds like a fucking cartoon character. It's just funny sounding.
Like he would be like the nerd kid in a Adult Swim cartoon kind of vibe.
Or Charborg has a funny voice. I think anything Charborg says,
voice is very funny.
He's got a very funny voice.
It's the inflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had a voice like that. And then my editor Stolt has a very just deep, like
Duke Nukem sounding
Duke
voice.
Nukem sounding voice. I hate it. I hope he dies. Really, honestly.
He loves when you talk about it too. He's
like, if
he
you
blushes
bring
and
up
shit.
if you bring up his voice every time you talk to him, he loves it. Yeah. No. Do you have like a? I guess that's a legitimate question. Okay, so you make like your usual videos, but everybody's got like a little little stank project, a little something on the back burner that you're thinking like, hey, if I had the resources, the time, the want, if COVID wasn't fucking the world, I have this little thing I want to do. You got anything like that?
Yeah. It would be the fucking porno, the porn parody that I'm gonna do with Mia Malkova.
Oh hell! Does she know about this, or is it like one of those?
Yeah,
like
okay. we're still talking about it, but it's okay. once I can actually travel freely to the U.S. and then back to Australia without an issue, then I'll go out to L.A. for like a week and then we'll shoot it.
So are you gonna be wearing your helmet, but your penis will be visible?
No, the idea behind the porn parody is that. It's gonna be like me, like it still has to be written, but the idea is that it's like a cheesy fucking porno, like horrible, like funny, stupid dialogue, and then it's like we go into a hotel room after a night out. I'm wearing the helmet, and then I'll be like, she'll be like, oh yeah, you wanna have fun or whatever, you'd be in bed like getting undressed, and I'll be like, yeah, let me go into the bathroom and change into something more comfortable, and then I'm gonna go into the bathroom and then emerge as a like 6'5" shredded black guy with a huge dick.
I was thinking
wearing
that,
my helmet, and then this, they do the sex scene. But the idea is that I'll do a live dub, like I'll be behind the camera with a mic, doing a live dub, and then it's just going to be a lot of coordination between me and the male porn star. Because I'm going to say something and he's going to have to do what I'm saying, or like act like I'm talking, et cetera, and that's the idea. And we're going to call it Shagger Holes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
there you go. That's pretty good idea.
You need to find a black guy that has like a ridiculous afro, so like when he walks out, like the hairs are poking out of the holes, in the helmet, and then he pulls it up, and
he needs to be able to see.
It just just goes everywhere.
Nah, the helmet's going to stay on the entire time.
Oh, the entire time. Okay.
Yeah.
Incredible. That is a good idea. The second you said a parody thing, and then I would assume that you wouldn't be boning in it.
No.
Yeah. See, the problem with you're trying to hide your identity and stuff, but if you show your penis on a video like that, I think for many people, because most guys watch
Have you ever seen
like,
the video? Or not video. Have you ever seen the picture of Anything for Views wearing my helmet?
No.
What?
Here, hang on.
I feel like a penis is a lot like a fingerprint. Like if I see a porno, I can point out the dick and who it belongs to a lot of the time.
Let me see. I think it's right.
That's my dad. I can see.
Yeah, that's my dad's cock. I've seen it 1,000 times. Trying to track down your father from his fucking cockpick.
That's Chad. You could see his Kappa tattoo on his shoulder, and this is cropped. He posted it to his fucking Twitter with his literal cock out. His literal here's the actual fucking image. So he posted that. Oh, damn. What? Someone in General Sam Bryan has requested that Discord block any messages our mostly accurate bots deemed to be explicit. So the message isn't sent.
Oh, it's because you're not on my friends list. That's probably what it is.
Oh wow.
Is that?
Here, I'll just DM it to Sam.
Is that to prevent you from getting big no pics from?
I have it so that nobody.
That's the pic.
I have it so nobody can send me messages in general, and I'm assuming Discord just blocks.
It's just Chad and his micro penis wearing my helmet.
I'm zooming in here.
I did reinstall Windows, so it's possible that fucking.
You know how I know that this Anything for Views guy is a chronic masturbator?
Yeah.
He's got a
callous cock.
He's got a callus on the top of his penis. There's a dark spot where he grips it.
Oh, and send it over. Let me see.
We should really get him an auto blow AI. Yeah, you were plugging gamer sups. I'm plugging auto blow. Whatever. I haven't even tried the product yet. If it sucks, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't think I have a whole lot left here. Oh wait, I do actually have one thing which is pretty funny. This is supposed to be a like really good episode, right? Because my stupid co-host went out on vacation.
Right.
And then everybody on the Patreon was like, what the fuck, man? He's like the best part of the podcast, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, you know? And so then I was like, well, we really have to make sure it's a good episode, or else to show these people that, you know, me and Brian are actually worth our salt. Turns out we're not.
Failed.
This episode,
yeah, we failed horribly.
It kind of sucked. But we did have, I thought it was funny that Poob is always pissed off because we gaslight the shit out of him. And we ridicule him to the point where he sometimes at the end of the episodes he cries. And but I know we've done a good job at portraying him as a retard when I get this DM from somebody of you going, who's going to be on the show? I said, me and my co-host Brian. And then he goes, and then Swagger goes, is he the retarded one? and like the one with legitimate mental debilitation. I said, no, don't worry. He goes, oh, thank God. I would assume you were talking about Poob, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing
I gotta
is,
know what was the indicator that he has problems, because he has problems.
No, the funny thing is that I've never seen a single episode of the Forehead Fables podcast, and I was like really, really high when you sent me this, and I was just trying to fuck with you.
Oh, okay.
That's all that was. I was literally just trying to fuck with you.
Oh, well, I was about to say, because what's funny is I didn't tell him, and then I sent him. I said he knew that you were going to be on tonight, and he goes, he says, "Good luck tonight." He's such a nice guy too, and he was so sad that he didn't get to meet you.
You guys are so fucking mean to him.
You can't be nice to that kid. He'll take advantage of you.
You know, I always thought that Poob was Bumbo.
No. Okay,
didn't Bumbo change his name to Poob or some shit?
Maybe. Okay, so here's a character, not flaw, but like a character aspect of Bumbo was that he would find someone and then just like fucking turn himself into them. You know? And so he met Poob and then became Poob for a while. And so he might have changed his name to Poob for all I know. But he picked up like 99% of Poob's mannerisms and turned them into his own.
Well, he's like a Wendigo.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I do that too. But not to the extent that Bumbo does. But it was that I always found that interesting about him. You could tell immediately who he's been hanging out with for the past week based on the shit that was coming out of his fucking mouth. But yeah, anyways, this is the end of this episode. I'm sorry I made you so fucking uncomfortable 90% of the time.
Yeah, dude. When this episode is finished, can you send me the thing so that I can watch over it and my lawyer can also watch over it?
Sure, whatever floats your boat. Dude,
that tier list, dude. You really know like the buttons to push.
What?
You really know. You really
I've never
know.
met these people.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm trying to be the next TMZ, you know, just digging out like a paparazzi.
You're trying to be Drama Alert?
I'm trying to be Drama Alert. I've always aspired to be Drama Alert.
Dude, shout out to Keemstar.
Yeah, Keemstar.
Say what you want about him. I think he's awesome.
I've
like
never
him.
spoken to him.
I don't know shit about the guy either.
He seems like a pretty cool guy. He's got like the 300 beard.
It's a character, and also I don't know. It's
Is
just
it a character?
I met him. I don't know. I met him IRL, and he was nice to me.
Yeah. No, I feel like 90% of people are nice once you meet face to face.
When you see them in person, but on the line,
on the internet,
dicks.
there's always like an ego thing there.
It's business, dude. It's weird.
It is weird. Yeah. Who's like? Oh wait, no. I guess I can't ask that.
Ask it. Just cut it out.
Asshole.
Oh no, I was gonna say like, have you ever met someone that was a YouTuber that was genuinely just displeasant, like just not pleasant to be around, just like mean, or like very very full of themselves. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, if you say me, I'm gonna.
Not you. Okay. You're actually pretty nice. You're
Oh.
abrasive and in a bit of a shit stirrer.
What do you mean? I haven't done anything.
I love it. I love it. I'm not saying it's
you
bad.
know what?
I'm just saying.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. I have talked. I obviously haven't met nearly as many people as you. You get around shaking hands and stuff. I have met, of the people that I know that have met you, say nothing but great things.
Really?
Yeah. I've never heard anybody say like, "Oh, Swaggersouls is kind of a dick ass," or anything. Like nobody's ever said anything like that. No,
it's good.
Sir Winter said you were like the coolest guy he's ever met.
Yeah, Winter's a cool dude.
Yeah, there was who else was it? There was 2 other people, and now I can't think of their fucking names. I think they were Rust guys too, because you were really into Rust for a while, right?
Yeah, was it Coconut B or anyone like that?
Dude, Coconut B seems like a dickhead. I don't know. Am I?
He kind of a little. I mean, there was that dude during that fucking OTV Rust server.
Yeah,
like there was this one thing with Coconut where I was like, everybody thinks I'm an asshole. It's because I like killed XQC and people got really mad. And I was like, yeah, people think I'm an asshole. And then he goes, you are an asshole. And he was like, it sounded like he was being like completely legit. And I was like, how can you say that I'm an asshole when we literally partied together in LA during TwitchCon and we smoked fat
heroin
weird on the internet, like
he's
especially
an MMA guy. Maybe it's like against.
Oh
yeah, because he's like an athlete.
Yeah, well, I guess it's out there now.
No, we can cut it out and we'll replace it with editor guy Stalt. Replace it with Coconut B did heroin with Swaggersouls in LA. Yeah. People I've met a couple of YouTubers that and also I know a lot. The weirdest thing about being like coming into this space and meeting YouTubers and hearing the stories, like hearing like the behind the scenes, like, yeah, this guy does this, he did this, she did this, she did it, you know, like hearing all of the behind the scenes like dirt on YouTubers is crazy, because like, you know, a lot of these family friendly YouTubers, dude, are fucking awful people. Like really awful people. I've never trusted anybody that tries to have like that holier than thou content. Yeah. You know, like persona.
Dude, I know 2 people personally that made Roblox content, and they are the nicest fucking people. Like they are legitimately like the 2 nicest people like I know in Melbourne, and you know they just smoke pot and fucking record Roblox videos.
You have to if you're doing Roblox.
They get super high and like they're all goofy, and like the fucking 8-year-olds watching are like, oh, they're just being silly, like they're so funny, but they're just blazed out of their fucking minds playing Roblox.
You know, when you get on YouTube and you go to your fucking little dashboard thing, and then it's like it'll start having, it's always green, and then it'll start having like red arrows down, and it's like negative trends, and it's like it doesn't matter if it's, you know, your peak was at like whatever 20,000 subs in a month or something like that, but then it starts having a negative trend because you can't keep exponentially growing.
How you can't eventually you reach a plateau. And then you're like, okay, well, the best thing that I can do is just coast and make content that I enjoy, and as long as you're growing even 10,000 20,000 subs a month, like slow consistent growth is key.
I'm in that
especially
right
if you're
now.
going to be on the
Post.
If you're going to be on the platform, if you're going to be on the platform for a while, then that's essentially what's going to happen. You know, you could be a fucking little trend hopper. You could go TF2 is popping. I'm going to hit up TF2.
Yeah.
Now Fortnite's popping. I'm going to be a Fortnite YouTuber. You know, now Among Us is popping. I'm going to be an Among Us YouTuber.
I actually know a guy that I think I went to his channel earlier. He did. I think he's done like 5 Minecraft videos with Jay Schlatt in a row.
It would be 6. It'd be 6 in a row. Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a funny dude, by the way. He's a very funny guy.
Dude, those videos, like, I'm not a fan of Minecraft content usually, but, because I feel like a lot of it's for, like, watered down shit for kids. But something about, like, that dude's series, it speaks to kind of a broader demographic, and I feel like more people can pick it up and enjoy it. And also, it's also, like, a little bit of a story that's being fleshed out too. So like I can also appreciate like the narrative and the work. You know, it isn't like brain dead fucking 20 minutes of raw Minecraft footage like Yogscast shit, it's actually produced, and there's a narrative, and there's voiceover, and there's B-roll, and effects, and all that. There's effort put into it. Yeah, he's that sexy guy that plays guitar. He's overage, right? I can say that.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
We talking about
Wilbur Soot. I was like,
I got you.
I realized, by the way, that's Jay Schlatt's greatest friend in life, I think, should be Wilbur Soot, because I remember when Jay Schlatt had like no subs, Wilbur like grabbed me by the shirt collar and was like, dude, this guy's gonna be huge. I know it.
Yeah.
He is the funniest man I've ever met in my life.
He's so funny. Schlatt
And I
is
was
a
like,
talent.
okay, dude, fucking all right. He's gonna be big, and he's like, I'm telling you, he's got it all. This guy's the next Jerry. I'm telling you. And then a year later, he literally called it.
I guess that kind of concludes the YouTube talk. Unless you had any other points you wanted to ask.
I want you to take my channel and my personality, and what could I do to? Because let's be honest, dude. I'm stuck here with this fucking dead end marriage, these fucking kids, this house, this mortgage, and everything. What can I do to become Tommy in it?
Make a family channel.
Shit.
Do family vlogs.
What a family vlog? No, I don't want to take advantage.
Oh, what, like
of
the
my
fucking
kids.
Shaytards?
You don't want to take advantage
No.
of your kids for profit?
No.
You don't want to
Why
turn
not?
your kids into JoJo Siwa and make billions of dollars?
I feel like abusing them would lose its fun if it was videotaped.
Also, all the black kids
right?
would beat
'Cause
them.
then you have to really hold back.
Yeah, I can't hold the
You have to-
camera
you have to
and
pull-
the
yeah.
belt at the same. It's the whole thing.
You
get a
could, but it would
cameraman.
just be shaky. You could
Yeah,
get a
it'd be a-
cameraman. You could force one to
Abby, get
videotape
Abby
the
to
other.
do it.
Yeah, yeah. Whoever has the steadiest hands gets away from the beating today.
Fucking Daddy-O 2.
Yeah, Daddy-O 5. Wasn't that his name?
Oh, I heard about that guy.
Daddy-O 4 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I forget.
Lost his
yeah.
fucking kid. Those fucking people are reprehensible.
Yeah. No,
That's amazing.
I've never
They do that
wanted to
shit.
have like my kids on the internet. I guess there's some pictures of like me.
Neither, dude.
Yeah, like me holding my daughter or something like that.
Yeah,
on,
but
like,
you know,
on
if your
Instagram.
daughter's an infant,
Yeah.
like at that point, like, but I would never overshare.
Not
I
like
mean, you guys
fucking dance for me,
Dude.
little leprechaun, dance for me.
You have these crazy
Yeah.
fucking women. You have these crazy fucking women that are like new moms, and they're so fucking blinded by like their love for their newborn baby or for like their toddler, and like they love it so much, and they're like, I need to show the world how fucking beautiful my baby is, and they'll just post like photos of their kid in the tub completely fucking naked, like, look how beautiful my baby boy is, and it'll get removed, and they'll be like, oh, like fuck Facebook for taking down like this picture, like he's all natural, this is my beautiful baby boy. It's like, no, you fucking retard. It's because you're posting fucking child porn, and they're trying to protect your kid from yourself.
Yeah, there's
It is insane, dude. Social media, like Facebook, I had deleted that shit like fucking 7 or 8 years ago. I do not have a fucking Facebook account.
I had to.
Fuck that.
My problem was I had family members that I had my shit locked down. My family members did not,
Yeah.
and they
Oh, yeah,
refused to
are you
lock
gonna
it
tell
down.
them about the fucking kid? I mean, you could probably edit it out because you don't want to give them
It
the.
No, I would go to dinner with like my in-laws, and they would be like checking in at blank. I'm like, and then they would tag me in it, and I'm like, don't tell these people I'm away from my house. Like, it's like
Yeah, or
Sam's
even
house
where
is
you
empty.
are currently.
Go fucking walk
Yeah,
in
or even-
and wait
or
for him to
even,
come
like-
home.
Yeah, or even
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm here in this location right now. You'll get a fucking crazy person to fucking come over.
Yeah.
Like, it's scary, dude. It is, you know, the reason for all this is for my own peace of mind. It is a forced separation between
It works
people and
until you
myself.
open that mouth, dude. Nobody in this planet has that voice. You are.
Yeah, I know. I've been recognized many times in Melbourne without
Really?
any of this shit on. Yeah, I went to like a fucking Bunnings, which is like Aussie Home Depot, and I was fucking picking up like like some kind of fucking fluid pipe for my bidet, and you know, I'm like, hey, like, you know, I think I need something like this. Do you have it? And the guy's looking at me like,
Yeah.
There's only 2 neurons firing.
like that.
Hold on, I recognize
yeah,
this.
and I'm like, this guy's fucking onto something. And so whenever I think that somebody's recognized me or somebody recognizes me, my eyes are always on their hands. I'm always looking at what their hands are doing, if they have a phone in their hand, if they're angling it up towards me, if they're going to prime to take a picture, that kind of thing. But none of them ever do. A lot of them have a lot of respect for it, and I think a lot of them are giddy to know what I look like, and nobody else does.
Yeah.
Have
you ever met someone IRL that's a scumbag? Like just a normal person that's recognized you?
Yeah. There was a dude at our party in PAX Shrilly we threw. He lied. He stole a fucking wristband that got him to the backstage thing. Said he was a friend of Zuckles. They had never spoken before, and this dude took Snapchat photos of me with my mask off. And then when and he had his phone out like this, and I literally looked at him, and I literally just asked, I go, "Did you just take a photo of me?" And he looked, and everybody turned their fucking head and looked at this guy. Everybody, and I know this one guy. He's a good friend of mine. His name's Gatsby. He's an Aussie rapper.
I know Gatsby. He's a great guy.
Gatsby?
Yeah, it's the same Gatsby. He's a great guy. Yeah, he's funny.
It's fucking crazy.
It's Boy Scout Gatsby.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's fucking psycho. He would come in. He used to come into the Discord and just fucking waste his fuck.
Yeah, he was
always rambling about shit.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's a great guy.
You actually know?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We did we did the music video, Let Me In, 3 months ago.
I messaged him about that. I was like, dude,
he was there, and this isn't the first time that he's stepped in when we were out and somebody took a photo of me. He literally grabbed this dude by his neck, grabbed the phone, looked at it. It was on Snapchat. He looked at his pictures, and he was taking pictures the entire night of just around the back room, people taking pictures without their permission. And he deleted them all, deleted them from recently deleted, went on Snapchat, fucking deleted everything, the whole deal. And he fucking grabbed this guy with the scruff of the neck. He fucking threw him down. He started pushing him out the door, he pushed him all the way out the venue. And yeah, he cleaned up, and he handled it. And then there was another time when we were at a club, and some fucking drunk guy took a photo of me, and all of us sitting, and I go, I think that dude just took a photo, and Gatsby just fucking, just smiles and opens his eyes. He's like, oh yeah? And so he got up, he grabbed the phone. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Taking pictures of us? And the dude's like, I didn't take a picture of you. The dude was on something. He looked at the phone. He's like, yeah, no, there's a fucking picture right here that you just took of us, you fucking idiot. And you're just giving this guy hell. And the dude is pissing his pants.
That is very on character for Gatsby, by the way.
He's the nicest criminal I've ever known.
Yeah.
And he grabs this dude's phone. And he's like, fuck off, beat it, go, leave. You're not fucking sitting here anymore. You're not sitting at this table right next to us anymore. Fuck off, go to the other side. And the guy was like, no, I'm not gonna leave. He goes, okay, well, you want your phone? And he fucking frisbees it across the club all the way to the other side. He fucking frisbees his phone all the way to the other side of the club. He goes, you want your phone? Go get it. Go get your phone. Go get your phone if you want it so bad. And then he left. And then he sat back down. He's like, you guys want a beer, brother? And I was like, yeah, I'll have a beer. Sure. Yeah. Gatsby's a legend, dude. He could. I'd hire him for personal security. Absolutely.
He's a fucking funny guy. I met him on Rust so randomly.
That's wild.
And then after that, every time he would come out with a song, he would be like, use this in a video, mate. Fucking use it. Yeah. He would always slip it to me. He's like, fucking please use it. So I used it in a bunch of GTA RP videos and stuff, but it's a rap song. How hard is that to use in a video? I can't talk over that, Yeah,
that's the thing. If it's instrumental is one thing, but
Yeah, but he
if you're making
gets
a vlog,
producers for his instrumentals, so it's I don't have the rights to that or whatever, but he's a cool guy. He definitely came into the Discord a lot, really fucked up, just
all right,
causing a ruckus,
screaming at his mom or some shit.
I guess that's really, it's really it for the show. Unless you have anything else to ask me about or anything to end on.
No, I don't. Well, nah, we got some other stuff, but don't worry about that. Yeah, we'll just catch that up next episode. It'll be fine.
Next episode.
Anyway, thanks for being on, Swaggers, Mr. Souls.
Yeah, no problem.
And
I felt like I made a mistake, but it was actually pretty nice.